Saturday, October 14th, 2023. Out of here on the adventure course, we got my Trx4 Bronco with the long arm lift kit installed. My brother's Trx4 Bronco long arm lift kit installed. I'm running a set of 2.2 RC four-wheel drive mudslingers. My brother's running a set of 2.2 Proline Super Swamper Interco TSL SX, I believe, Super Swampers. And those are 5.4 inches in outer diameter. These guys are 4.88 inches in outer diameter. Slightly smaller tire. The 1.9 Trx4 Deepwoods is 4.7 inches in outer diameter, just to give you an idea. This isn't much bigger than a 1.9 Trx4 Deepwoods. One little thing I want to mention here about these Broncos, in case you guys didn't catch my shop talk video, was the front suspension on the Broncos, or on the long arm lift kits. Not just the Bronco, but long arm lift kits in general. The front suspension doesn't articulate as far on the driver's side as it does on the passenger side. Because the axle is hitting the panhard bar mount, and Trx4 goofed on their design. Go back and check out my shop talk video if you want to see what I'm talking about here. But we're losing about 10 millimeters of upward travel right there because the suspension geometry was not laid out correctly. So I just want to point that out there about the long arm lift kits and high trail edition vehicles. Applies to both vehicles, unfortunately. Not saying don't go out and buy one. Love Trx4 products, love the Trx4s, love the high trail editions, and I love the long arm lift kit. Long arm lift kit has definitely done these vehicles some good. There's no doubt about that. The back suspension works perfectly. 110 millimeter shocks all the way around. Only little goof up is Trx4's geometry with that front servo mount and panhard bar location. So, nevertheless, once again, check out my shop talk video and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. We're out here on the adventure course. Did some light tuning on it, some light retuning compared to the other day. Last time we were out here, dug some bits out a little bit deeper than what they were. It is fall, it is October, and we're in northern Michigan, so a lot of leaves are coming down. Been taking a couple hours to blow the track off every time. We got rain clouds looming overhead. So we're going to try to get this video done ASAP, and we're going to jump around on the adventure course, go from point A to point B, maybe spot drop our vehicles in a couple places, but we'll just go ahead here and get started. Excuse me for monologuing this entire time. I'm currently running with all my differentials unlocked. Ian, you got all your diffs unlocked?
Yep.
Alright, all diffs unlocked. And that is how we're going to start this program. I'm running the softest springs available for those Trx4 long travel shocks, the white springs, and so is my brother. Overcast today, so running our lights just to give us a little bit more definition on things. Hoping our camera battery will last the duration of this run. I'm spinning. Open diffs. Lock up the front. I think I might have to adjust that servo a little bit more after putting that lift on. Just seen the rear cable move. Nope, we are stuck there. Ish. Let's see if we can work our way free. I'm trying not to tear this hill up too bad for you, Ian. I want to give you a chance to get stuck as well. Reapproach further down the line. Make my way over. Yeah, just hold your fire there, E. Now I'm going to hit this on an off camber. Start on the far right side over here. Cut my way back to the left. And back to the right. And see if we can twist our way over this. less than ideal, but we got it. Those Proline 2.2 Interco TSL SX Super Swampers are taller. Once again, 5.4 inches in outer diameter versus 4.88. Oh, Oh, you took the sheeter back right off the bat. That's all right. Yeah, you did get stuck. You did bottom out on it, so. I always look at this little rock obstacle from the other direction. Look at it from a different angle today. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm currently all locked up. You know what? I'm just going to run it locked, I think, for the most part. Just because today is a suspension kind of thing more than anything else. As far as getting stuck and not getting stuck, depending on the angle, more tire related than anything else. I should bottom out on the chassis. He's working his way in. Hill number 2. Yeah, little chassis snag there. Climbing the wall. There you go. You're definitely going to need your axles locked going into this next section over here. I dug those pits out a little bit. Oh, we got to twist it up here. Oh, I'm going to snag my axle. These pits are tremendous. Super deep. We are buried in pretty good there. It's starting off with lock differentials, getting ready to pull into a gigantic hole down yonder. Gigantic scale terms. Crunch. Yeah, they are post holes down there. Yeah, they do flex out pretty good. They're old too. I got these the same time as I got your Super Swampers back in 2016. I lived downstate when I was planning on turning my TF2 into a 6x6. Just haven't gotten that far. It takes money to do everything. I bought the tires, I bought the wheels. I've got 6 of these gold wheels too, these Zoom Racing wheels. Those were purchased back in 2016 as well. Ironically, old RC Sparks purchased a set of these at the same darn time. Back then, I had a different channel name, and we were chit-chatting, and unbeknownst to myself and to him, we both bought the same wheels, I think, at the same time. Either that, or I might have got mine just before he did. Back when he used to talk to me. And we were sitting in here pretty good. Got to go off course to get out of the hole, try to get back on course again. Once again, I've got all my diffs locked. I kind of knew this area was going to be trouble. Those mudslingers have been cut down, trimmed down. Maximize the gap between the lugs and give these babies a chance to grip and clean out at the same time. back bumper snagged. Oh, don't go that way. Yeah, it might be stuck. Yep, we're stuck. Well, you want to go for it?
Yeah.
Give it a try there. Oh, that's not looking good right off the bat. Oh, that's bad, eh? I dug too deep. That was the wrong hole. Well, I think you need a little hand of God there, Ian. Give you a winch, but I don't know. I got enough time to mess around with too many winching today. Too much winching. You got a big old leaf hanging there. Leafs always ruin the scale look of things. That is for sure, but hey, it's fall. Spent a couple hours once again blowing the course off just before this video. Let's see, it looks like your Super Swampers are doing a little bit better. A little bit taller tire. I think the Canyon Trails, the Trx4 2.2 Canyon Trails, might be a real good in-between intermediate tire. Those are 5.3 inches in outer diameter. They're 5.4 on the Super Swampers. So just slightly smaller than the Super Swampers, just a pinch. You're about to be in next to me in a minute. Big holes. Oh. Yeah, I think you're done for. A little too deep, eh?
A little too deep, eh?
Yeah.
I wonder if I can hook onto the board over here.
Yeah, you could. I'm gonna winch out at the same time, I think. Why not? Might as well. Ian's got a winch line going up to the board on the side of this bridge over here. Wrapped around that. I've got a winch line strung up over top of the hill and down to a winch spike buried down in the ground.
Not gonna work.
You're ripping the board off?
Yep, ripping the board off.
Well, you better rehook somewhere else, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure something out.
Gotta love an 8274.
I'm just gonna have to wait. I think.
I got a good anchor point, that's for sure.
Just stay put.
You gonna anchor winch onto me?
Yep.
Alright. Okay.
That's good.
Why not? I don't know if you're gonna be able to hook onto my hook. Hook onto my winch line.
Right.
I think it's good for like 230 pounds. It's one of those, I can't remember the name of the company. Something Mountain, something or other. They had winch lines and tow straps and things available for a minute. And they just kind of dropped off the market. Oh,
wow.
Your winch line broke.
Huh.
36-pound test. You were stuck, man.
I'm really stuck.
That looks like you're hand to God in that, or we'll wait for a tow strap, one or the other.
Yeah.
I'll leave mine hooked up a little bit here.
How much to leave out? Not worry about it.
That thing was pulling pretty darn hard. It was lifting the back tires in the air. Definitely had a good hold of that one.
Did you happen to grab my hook?
Yeah, I got your hook in my hand. There you go. We could retie it, but I don't know if we got enough time on this video here. You're still stuck, eh? I can maneuver around and try to get a strap over to you. All else fails, I'll just pull us both up the downhill. Alright, throw a strap on it, man. You are buried. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'll be ready.
Alright, start throttling up and I'll give you a little pull. Alright. Oh, we got you over that hole. There we got some good tension on you. Buddy system.
Maybe. Maybe.
Hey, give me a little push. Speed things up a little bit. Once again, we're going to bounce around on the course here. Try to make things as interesting as possible. Not off to a good start here with the Slingers. Getting hung up on that stick. Yeah, same one. I don't feel so bad now. Loaded up tires, right? Yeah, those tires aren't trimmed or anything, so they have a tighter gap between the tread pattern. Hold the dirt a little bit more. You can see they're loaded up pretty good, and the mudslinger is clean out pretty good as well, just from having a row trimmed out, the small row trimmed out in between every other row. I'm going to attempt that one rock that you tried the last time over here. Oh, you did that with the 1.9s, didn't you? Yeah, that was against the Gen 8. You did. Let's see how she does with the 2.2s by comparison. I don't know if we're going to be able to hit this in the same spot that you did. Can't remember quite where you came in at. And once again, due to that Trx4 snafu there with the lift on the front suspension, the passenger side articulates further than the driver's side. Driver's side is about 10 millimeters short of full travel. Contact with the rock there. Yeah, I don't know, you know what angle you came in on this thing at. Did you get it over here further on this big section?
Yeah, it might be.
Peel a tire off the wheel over here. Like vintage mudslingers. Apparently. Can't even get my bumper on it. Or bumper past it. He did that with 1.9s. You got lucky on that one, buddy. There's no way into it. I was able to get up on it with the Gen 8.
That must have come at a really steep from the right and kind of turn up onto it.
I remember you being that steep of an angle. You were coming off the log bridge just like we are, sort of. It's not happening, man. Well, go up a little higher, I guess. Yeah, maybe he did come in from, no, I don't know. Yeah, he might have came in from like that and just nicked it with the side of your tire. Yeah, you're getting it. Oh, you got it. Ah, man. I got bested. Got bested. Nice job. Good articulation there, man. Got that mutter stuffed way up inside the fender. Swamper, not mutter. Yeah, it's a muddy swamper at the moment. Sandy swamper. Wet sand. Now, I did install a new steering servo into my truck when I did this lift. Figured might as well, the room's already paid for, right? We're there. And that was a EcoPower WP120T, I think. One I purchased for the Axial Bomber. Puts out more inch ounces on 6 volts versus my Savox SW1210. 377 inch ounces, I want to say, or 47, something like that. Maybe 347. Yeah, off camber. Oh. I also replaced my rear differential lock servo as well with another EcoPower servo. Ian's truck once again has that ProTech 370 TBL black label in it, so he's got 600 inch ounces of torque going to his steering, which is just tremendous. A lot more steering torque for pulling, using his front tires to pull you over obstacles. Stupid do that on that one. Pits. Bummer to film in. Fun obstacles when you're not on camera. But not so good to film in. Yeah, I hit that on off camera. Yep, nice job. I was taking a lesson from you on your last time through there. Versus the Gen 8. Alright, that was it. A little side hill here on the way up to this next obstacle. I'm going to try to hit this on a steeper angle. As long as I don't roll her over. Oh. Grab this a little bit. Oh, don't go that way. That's a rollover waiting to happen. Once again, passenger side articulates, passenger side front articulates more than the driver's side. Good thing to keep in mind when you're getting up on rocks and things. Oh, I had it and I let off. Oh, don't go that way. Lost. We're shortcutting the course, so technically we are off course right now. Whoa, don't go that way. Whoa, don't go that way. Custom routing. Normally we wouldn't go this route. I don't know if I like these 2.2 mudslingers on this truck. Those lugs are just a little bit too big. Why not get up it, man?
Yeah.
Not from that angle. going downhill. Well, I'm going to bypass it. Why don't you give it a crack and see if you can get it with those 2.2 swampers. Not going too well for me. Oh yeah, it's tippy. That gravel base isn't helping, eh? Marbles. Oh my goodness, making it. You're making it. Oh, keep going. Keep hooking left. Oh, look at that crap. Oh my god, man. Oh, you got me twice today. What the heck is the deal, man? You know, this is just craziness. What's going on today? Apparently the force is with you.
Big tires, man.
Big tires, right? Made it with the 48. I guess I should have paid more attention to how you were getting up on this thing.
Pretty much like that. I really did hook into it to the right, so that almost roll over.
Right, you got into that spot right there.
The hook and
Oh, there she is. There she goes. Ah, crap. These tires suck. Ah. Oh, what's even worse? I'm watching myself and not watching you. Yeah, no, you need a toe strap going to the get flipped up right.
barely shuffle on the rocks.
It's too late now. That is handy, got it, man. Flip that baby back over.
I'm done fighting it.
Right, we're changing up our direction anyways.
Alright, you're leading anyway.
Oh, slipping on rocks. Teeter totter's probably a little bit too wet. Gonna make us bypass everything else. Why don't you just hold there for a second? I'm gonna see if I get some traction on the teeter totter. And I'm just getting stymied everywhere today. Don't panic. Try and get up past that first initial couple feet, couple inches. Ah. Join the rollover club. Whoa. That steering servo was twitchy as all hell. Look at that. That was crazy. Eco Power says it all. You buy economy, you get what you pay for. They got that new ProTech 1K TBL. It's like 1,000 inch ounces on 8.4 volts, I want to say. Maybe around 800. There's 900 on 7.4 and 800 and something on 6 volts, which is still crazy powerful. There's that belly pan rub. I was able to drag myself over it. I think I might need to readjust my front T-locker cable a little bit. Adjust the servo horn. One or the other. Not quite engaging all the way, I don't think. It is, but it isn't. Alright, next obstacle to up the bat here, the pits of despair. More pits of despair as we roll in. And around into more pits of despair. Up to the other rollover area over there. We've had a couple Bronco rollovers over there. Ian, you're 2 for 2 over there, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Got saved by my Bronco one time and by the Gen 8 the next time. Had to reshape all this stuff here on the track. We had to reshape everything on the track today. We actually had a week of solid rain. Rained every day since our last video. Except for yesterday and actually Thursday and Friday it didn't rain. Rained a little bit Thursday, just for like 10 minutes, and that was it. Rained a little bit today. It was supposed to pour all day today. One YouTube friend, Axes, Matt Yono, was supposed to come out here today, and we had to reschedule because we watched the weather and it said rain. Sorry, Matt. It's a bummer, brother. It didn't rain. It rained a little bit this morning, just before I blew off the course, and it cleared off, sorta. We're in a holding pattern. It's seriously overcast. Hoping that we can get Matt out here next weekend. He hasn't had a chance to get out here at all this summer. He was out here a few times last winter. I hear he's got a new Arma vehicle too that I wanted to check out. I haven't seen it yet. Arma truck. What was it that he had in the Infraction? Yeah, the street truck, the Infraction. Yeah, I was curious to see what that looked like. Oh, we are twisted up in here. Ah, on the sweet spot, maybe. Burden of changing positions. That's a gnarly one over there too. I dug these pits. I know which ones to try to avoid. That one over there, driver's side, is wicked. And it's got a big hill coming up out of it afterwards. That's gonna be a belly pan situation if I get there. Oh yeah, don't get over there. And we can try to straddle this next one over here. This is where the big lugs pay off on the mudslingers. Not so good on the rocks. Kind of a square edge tire. I usually try to avoid square edge tires that have a square sidewall. They kind of dig more than float. At least that's been my experience with real world vehicles. Don't see why it would be any different with an RC car. Yeah, I'm having some difficulties over here. I'm going to have to cut over to the rocks, I think. Try to skate over this way. Oh! Might be rolling this baby over. out, throttle out, it's not working either. Oh, don't fall down in that hole. It's going for it. Get up on them rocks. Maybe. Watch my head on the teeter-totter. Which is right above me. Hopefully I don't roll as I drop my front tire down in this hole. Passenger side is going to start climbing up here in a second. We're dropping in as well. Yeah, that servo is kind of a piece of crap, I think. And I'm bypassing all the fun stuff here. Apparently. Yeah, nice little arc out there. Once again, passenger side moves up further than the driver's side on the front tire. Articulates farther. Check out my shop talk video. It's a must-see video for people who have a long arm lift kit, or people who are thinking about buying a long arm lift kit, or people who own High Trail Edition Trx4s, or people who are thinking about purchasing a High Trail Edition Trx4. Watch my shop talk video just before this video. It's only 20 minutes long. I know it seems like a long time, but there's a lot of key information in that 20 minutes. Stuff that nobody else is going to show you. And I'm just crossing my fingers that Traxxas it doesn't sue me over it. Alright, moving in. Ian made it through there pretty darn easy. Again, he's just acing it today, man. He is doing great. Right into it, man. Everything got dug out to the extreme on a lot of these holes today. Trying to clear up some of that rain damage. Stuff that got filled in. And once again, make it a little bit more challenging for the 2.2s. I don't know if I really care for these mudslingers. Did I mention that? I am twisted up, man. Yeah, shop talk video talking about that suspension articulation. Back works great. I am not running the spacer or shock collar, well, bump stop, I suppose, on any of my shocks. So we have the full 110 millimeters of travel. High Trail Editions come with that spacer pre-installed on your shocks. I don't know if any of you High Trail people know that. But there's a 9mm plastic spacer on your shock piston. On the outside, it's limiting your travel by 9mm. Wanna know why? Check out my shop talk video. Once again, I discuss all this stuff. Accidentally discovered it while working on my truck, putting the lift kit on this vehicle. Yeah, we are loaded up with sand, truck's articulated out. These pits are giving me a heck of a time here today. For the next hill, pretty steep. Tree root down there somewhere I can hear. Oh, it's gonna roll over. I was looking in the camera. Part of the problem with filming and driving at the same time. Gotta keep one eye on the camera to make sure that the truck's in view, and other eye on the truck to make sure you're not getting out of control. Yeah, she's upright now. I might have made this one a little too steep, man. This might be a wind chill for both of us. I did not lower the gearing on my truck. I'm still running the stock gearing. I didn't put the smaller pinion gear on it that comes in the kit. I'm still running that 11 tooth pinion. Just because these 2.2s weren't all that big. Figured I'd rather have that wheel spin. Oh, that's that spot where you rolled it over the first time. Oh, now I'm dragging my bumper. I'm just probably going to take it into that spot where you rolled it over the second time. Whoa, don't go that way, baby. Whoa, don't go that way, baby. These mudslingers definitely move some dirt, I'll tell you that. Ah! Oh, yeah, we're really twisted up in this one, though. Oh, yeah, we're really twisted up in this one, though. Oh, dragon bumper, one back tire in the air over there. Doesn't flex up as high on that driver's side front tire once again. Bummer. Thanks, Trx4, for doing your suspension geometry wrong. Yeah, I'm hung up pretty good in here. I'm going to hang out right here just in case you need to get a tow. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to use my winch at some point here. Yeah, you are all kitty-wumpus over here.
What's that?
Said you are all catty-wumpus over here.
Oh, yeah, this is interesting.
Oh, you're coming in at a crazy angle. Dropping over the wall. Your little tire rub every once in a while. Slam. Yeah, I better move forward a little bit, eh? I don't know. Maybe come slamming into the back of my truck. I can get out of here. Oh boy. Let's spin this hill down a little bit. There's some dirt.
There you go.
There we go.
See you right through.
There's some good articulation. Again, articulates further on the passenger side front.
You're not messing with it.
Yeah, see it. Oh, I thought for a minute there that you were being with full throttle. I didn't realize you had more to go. There you go. Oh, there you go.
Jeez.
Here I thought that, yeah, you had me wondering about that 10-tooth pinion gear, man. I was like, man, that's really, it really gears it down too far, but you weren't giving it full throttle. Oh, your big old monster tires.
Totally
Monster mutters now, though.
Monster smoothies.
Right. Here's slicks, man. Alright, moving into our next little rock obstacle. This is once again kind of going off course. Oh, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Ah, I did it.
You did it.
I did it. I gone and done it.
You done do it.
I got my hood pinned up with this rock over here. There you go. It's not the way I wanted to go. See if I can back out of this without rolling over. attempt that rack. Yeah, a little better. Not so good. No, don't go that way. The Eco Power is okay, but it's just a little twitchy. Definitely has more power than that Savox did, there's for sure. Probably by about 70 inch ounces or ounce inches. It's still a little twitchy. These mudslingers aren't doing so hot today, man. I think I had an easier time with Bugs Gen 8 running the 1.9 Canyon Trail, or not Canyon Trails, but Trx4 depots. Ah. Once again, familiar. It looks familiar. It does. It looks very familiar. Man. Conceding all my victories today, I tell you what. Recovery king. Trying to get my front end to climb up on the driver's side, but no. That's a tough cookie there, buddy. Oh, teetering. Gee whiz, man. Not looking good for the old Sunset Bronco, man. Rowdy, what's your deal, buddy? Having a bad day, bro. Yeah, go for it, man. I cleared off all my tires. Cleared off my tires over there. There's all kinds of sand on the ground. Oh, hey, welcome to the club. A little extra loaded up today on the tires after that rain this morning. No, not necessarily. Oh, that's a hard roll.
That's a deep roll.
That is a tough one.
I'm not getting out of that.
Drive forward and to the right. Oh, it's not. Oh. I seen your roof just cave in, man. It put a serious bend on that light bar. Oh. I seen your roof just cave in, man. It put a serious bend on that light bar. It's a good thing it's a Pro line. Those light bars are tough. Yeah, you know what? Just give it up, man. More custom routing. Let's see where we can go here. I don't think I want to try that gorge that you went through the last time over there. Maybe try to climb up this rock slope over here. Oh, you're getting stuck over there on that slick rock. That's like relatively level ground, man.
Slicks, man.
The swampers, yeah, they're loaded up.
The outer trail's clear now, but
Need some high racks. Try and climb this rack. It's tough to find a good all-terrain tire that's good in all-terrains. Going from rocks to sand to mud or whatever. Yeah, that push rack is pretty slick. Yeah, we're not having it. Too slick, man. And try your rocky gorge here.
Like something out of the Hobbit.
Yeah, it's a wicked little area. What's that problem with the back tire area? Oh, keep going, baby. Keep going. Oh, steering servo doesn't have enough juice.
The wheels are eating the rock.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Front one and
Into the rock with that.
that back one is not looking so good either. Oh, my wheel studs, eh?
Yeah.
Bead screws. Oh, that's not good, man. Couldn't cut my servo back, just doesn't have enough power. One tire down in a hole, another one up on top. Grinding some plastic, there's no doubt about that. Oh, I gave up my position. Time for the slick one. Oh, I'm gonna rip my mirror off over here on the passenger side. I think my mirror is what's holding me up. Open up on you.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I ripped my passenger side mirror off trying to get up on that thing. Definitely getting some new road rash today too on the trucks.
Yeah.
New battle scars. Battle Scar Galactica. That was stupid, right?
Yeah, it's just
Only a certain generation are gonna get that one. Oh man, I got jammed up in there good, man. Rowdy's getting some rash. Rock rash, Rowdy. Rowdy rock rash. I'm taking the Gen 8 escape. The same way I went out with the Gen 8. Oh man, that thing is way up in the air over there. Oh baby. Hold that hill. Oh, got it. We're out of there. That was wicked, man. Well, that truck's not having it. Cena's taking all the titles today. Oh, you gotta be. Bigger tires, man. Oh, you got you in there further. Oh, look at that crap, man. Jeez, oh Pete. Yep. Does tire size have something to do with it? It might. It might. Good God. Oh, there you go. That's a new obstacle. Hey, that was a one to help you out. Not right now, though. Oh!
Rolling Rock, man.
Right, just missed my truck. That's funny. Well, I could probably right you, but might wrong you in the process.
I think you'd be.
Yeah, fine over you.
More than anything.
You're right.
Oh, come on.
Rowdy just wanted to run you over for all your victories today. Oops, sorry. I hit you. I was looking through the camera. That was not intentional. Rowdy's not a victorious piper today. Ah, come on, man. Even the Gen 8 made it up that. Oh, nope, nope, not having it there. Yeah, neither is mine. Yeah, that was bad. Have to winch down the front end to make it over that. Oh man, battery is running low. Yada yada yada, features, yada yada yada. Got the axle wrapped around the winch. The winch wrapped around the axle. I said the axle wrapped around the winch. Well, boys and girls, if the camera happens to die, I apologize. Many thanks for checking out the video thus far. 2.2 mudslingers against the 2.2 swampers. I think the 2.2 swampers are winning today. That is for darn sure. Got my front end winch down and I can't even make it over this rock. Bad news. Bad news for the old Rowdy there. Stuck up against the rock too on the other side. Yeah, no good, man. No good. I'm still stuck. Yeah, we are SOL. No, he's not having it. Yeah, I think that's going to do it, boys and girls. The camera battery's dying once again. Ian's got a broken winch line over there. Suffix fishing line. 36-pound test. Yeah, broke the hook right off of it. My truck not doing so hot today. No doubt about that. My winch line, yeah, pretty strong. I think it's a 230-pound test once again on that guy. So more of a chance of damaging the vehicle before the winch line breaks, unfortunately. And yeah, 2.2 mudslingers. Not so good today. 2.2 Proline Interco TSL SX Super Swampers. Yeah, they were doing pretty good. A little loaded up, that is for darn sure. But hey, he was still making it over the majority of the obstacles that I couldn't get over. So tire diameter does have something to do with it. 5.4 inches in outer diameter versus 4.88 inches on these guys. Well, that's going to do it, boys and girls. Very much appreciated for y'all sticking around and watching the video. As always, questions and comments are always welcome. Always welcome. And we will see you all on the next one.